Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tardis Zone live on this Monday evening. I hope you all had a great weekend. I certainly did. And how are you? So we've got a bit of Doctor Who news. Obviously, the Hugo Awards were on over the weekend, I assume, and Demons of Punjab and Rosa were both up for awards, and of course. The usual thing happened when an award ceremony means something, they lose. They lost again. As I said in the video earlier, I put up a video earlier. It's time that the BBC stop embarrassing the fan base by flogging this era. They need to stop putting individual episodes or putting any of the cast members in any categories because they're going to fail every time. I mean, it's quite baffling that people are still going on about how good this era was. Well, I mean, it's not winning any awards of any significance. So I don't know how you think it's a success when it's not. Now, there's one more awards ceremony coming up. It's a big one. I think it's is it the TV choice or whatever it is? Some award ceremony coming up in September. That's important. Um, so we'll see what happens there. But it's getting embarrassing now at this stage. They need to actually stop embarrassing the fandom by flogging this era. It's ridiculous. Um, by the way, last night when I gave you the information, just remember the way I was speculating um, about the Manip Gill. Remember, I said the source said about Manip Gill probably staying on or whatever, or she asked to stay on, and I was speculating that was probably Mark Aces. That was basically he was probably he was probably behind all of that. Now that was me speculating, as you know. I did say I was speculating, but it's got back to me that basically that's not true. I did say I was speculating. Of course, there must have been a misunderstanding somewhere, but I've been told very strongly that it's not him that's flogging this. I was also told as well that BBC have expanded their search. There's 8 to 10 people now in line. Uh, Basically, they've gotten 10 candidates, all being given a brief, and whoever comes back. Neil Gaiman, it's looking quite possibly that he could be out of the running because obviously his shows on was Amazon or something. He has some contract, so uh, he could be ruled out. But I just want to clarify again that last night when I was talking about Mark Ace's probably flogging the Monique Gill storyline, that was me speculating. You can look back through the live stream. You will see I did say I was speculating. So I just want to get that out there because I got a strong reply from the source. They weren't happy, and I'm going to be out straight about it. They weren't happy about me speculating like that. So, in fairness, I put my hands up, and I'm just going to say to Mark, I apologise if I caused any offence. It certainly wasn't my goal to do so. I was just speculating. Fans speculate like to speculate all the time, but I do apologise. I really do. If I caused any offence, so I just wanted to get that out there. And I'll say it again at the end of the stream as well, just in case anybody missed it. But getting back to the Hugo Awards, so yeah, this is another failure for Doctor Who. Um, and I mean, I know they'll say that Doctor Who hasn't won many major awards of significance in the last couple of years. But the thing that makes me laugh about that response is that when Jodie Whittaker was cast, when she was given the role, she was the best thing since sliced bread. She was the woman that was going to break the mold and that was going to propel Doctor Who into the stratosphere, right? That this is the way these fans were going on. And it has it panned out like that? No, it hasn't. Hold on. I want to move that down. That's better. I've got me Rick and Morty t-shirt on tonight. I was watching Manchester United. That's why I was a bit late. We drew at Wolves. Bleeding useless we are. Um, so let's see who's in the live here. Yeah, by the way, I will be taking people's calls. So if any of the usual people want to come on and have a chat, uh, you can do that. Thanks, Stephanie. Stephanie said it's a cool short. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I love Rick and Morty. Right, so I'll just give a few shout outs to the people in the comments. So we've got Not My Doctor Who tonight saying, loving the thumbnail tonight now, my favourite console room. Thanks very much. I have to say, I want to thank everybody that has done videos for me, that has done the thumbnails for me, people that are moderating for me. Seriously, like without you, I'm no good at any of that. To be quite honest, when it comes to thumbnails and videos, I try do my own videos, and as you see, sometimes they're okay, and other times they're a bit dodgy. But everybody like that has done some artwork for me or done some videos for me. Especially the Doctor Who video. That that blew me away. The two of them, I have to say. Unfortunately, due to copyright because of the music in them, um, I can't use them. So it's ridiculous. It is. I was able to put it up on Twitter, but I can't put it up on anywhere else. Like it's ridiculous. But thank you for all the hard work. Yvette is here as well. Angry Pacifist, hello, good evening. Bull is here. Barry is here as well. Good evening, Barry. Lance Uppercut, I like that name, is here as well. Bull is here. How are you all? Rocket Runner, Super John. Who else have we got? We got Gar 535, and I'm determined not to get your name mixed up tonight. We have Stephanie as well. Hello, Stephanie. Who else have we got? We've got Reese Martin. Nice to have you along, Reese. We've got Tardis as well. By the way, yeah, I just want to. I already congratulated him, but I want to congratulate Tardis on getting to his 1,000 subscribers. Um, it's some achievement actually because he's done it in quite a quick time. I have to say, very impressed. He had got a video prepared for his 1,000. He won't mind me saying this because he put it up on Twitter anyway. But he did have a little video prepared to put up on YouTube, but due to bleeding copyright, he couldn't put it up. It was a little tongue-in-cheek video, but it was very good. So he was gonna obviously he'll thank you all for supporting him and stuff. But I just want to say, well done, little fella. You done well. We're all proud of you in the community. So keep up the good work and don't let any of the haters get you down. Yeah. Yvette, how is Cheryl? Cheryl is feeling a lot better. She actually watched the Manchester United game with me, but she's in bed. I don't know if she's actually watching. She probably will. Yeah, she'll probably pop in and say hello. You know what? Um, you know what she's like. Oh, by the way, Terry, so just wanted to ask now that you're actually here in the live stream, did you send me a friend request or something on YouTube? Because I wasn't sure if it was you, because obviously trolls have been using your profile. So I didn't know whether it was you or not. And if it was, send it again because I wasn't sure whether to accept it or not because I didn't know who it was. But yeah, huge congratulations to you. Well done. And of course, like we'll be obviously collaborating over the next few months as well. Yeah, I think I did. Well, if you did send it to me again anyway, and yeah, because I didn't know it was you, because I thought it was a little bit strange. But you've obviously clarified it now. Mrs. Not My Doctor Who is here as well, and she's asking how Cheryl is. Cheryl, if you're awake, just give them all a bit of a message there. Let them know that you're okay. We have Stuart here as well, and we have Gentleman Mank MM. Who else have we got? And Bad Wolf 66 is here as well. Okay, so as I was saying, just for anybody that has joined the live stream now, Rosa and Demons of Punjab were up for Hugo Award. The exact award was, I'll get it up here now for you. Um, it's great because I have a little stand for my phone now, so it's handy. I don't have to pick the phone up anymore, and it's handy for the calls as well. Um, so it was under the category. So Demons of Punjab. It was up against Dirty Computer, written by Janelle Monet, I think it is, or something like that. It looks like a French name. Anyway, The Good Place was the one that won it by Janet's, because it has Janet and then the brackets, written by Josh Siegel and Dylan Morgan, directed by Morgan Sackett. That was NBC. It was up against another thing on The Good Place and Doctor Who Rosa. So the BBC thought it'd be an NBC show anyway, like, and it failed. So The Good Place won in that category. I don't even know. I've never heard of that show. So like, yeah, that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It is. It's become embarrassing. The fandom has become a laughing stock. The show has become a laughing stock. This is Chris. Hey, Chris. Now that you're here, actually, if you're on, because I'm taking live calls. If you got, I think you have Messenger, don't you? Black Glove Studios has Messenger. So if you want to send me a message, came home later than I planned. It's okay if you want to come on now for. If you want to come on, say what we're 11 minutes in, 12 minutes in. If you want to come on and say when it hits the 20-minute mark, come on and discuss your project and let everybody know. Everybody gets 15 minutes, around 10, 15 minutes. So we'll have plenty to talk about in that time. Geek Name Joel's here as well. Okay, how do I join? Well, just send me a message on Messenger, right? And then when I'm ready to call you, I'll call you on Messenger. It won't be a video call, it'll just be a normal call. I'll put you on loudspeaker, people can hear you, and then you'll be able to tell them about your project. And Raymond O'Reilly is here as well. How are you? Nice to have you all. What's your name on Messenger? It's Noel Glynn, and it's a Manchester United crest. You'll see Manchester United crest. I support Manchester United. Yeah, it's not great being a Manchester United fan right now. So yeah, it's at the losing again. For anybody that hasn't actually heard the Tolson Cole video, let's see if you can hear the audio.
Did Jodie say her line or not? Don't know.
You know, that video, just that's the most telling video that's actually been out there. It's ridiculous. Because he looks rightly paid off, and I wouldn't blame him. I had a thought earlier. Do you think the person in Cole's Instagram video was asking the question because they could have been trying to pick up where Chibnall left off, which caused the confusion? It's quite possible. But everybody's kind of getting confused. It actually says, did Jodie Whittaker say her line, not lines? So there was one particular line that she was supposed to say, and obviously, if he's in the scene with her, he should know. The thing about it is, it's been working, and I know people say like they have different schedules and all when they're doing separate scenes together, but by God, surely they'd know who's working on what day or whatever. It just the whole video is just strange. And then you all seen the BBC digital radio video that I put up for you, and that's even stranger still. It's like they knew there was a Radio Times article, right? They said there was a Radio Times article on the way, but yeah, like they kind of quoted, so they already had the article. They already had the article in their hand. This article was already prepared. It was ready. They knew there was a leak, and that was it. They just went, we go to the Radio Times, just throw something out there. We'll say nothing official, keep quiet, and hope it blows over. And then Colton Cole puts out that video, and then other sources then are leaking all other stuff. So I mean, look, it's a disaster. Uh, just called me Gary Noel. Was that Jodie Tennant children in need photo out today taken? Jodie fans are using it as proof everything is okay. LOL. Yeah, I have seen that Jodie Whittaker photograph with David Tennant children in need. Um, I can actually find out now when that photo was taken if you want. I have actually looked at it, but has anybody seen David Tennant's expression in that photograph? It's actually quite telling. He looks rightly pissed off. That's just an observation from the photograph. But as Cheryl said, it could be just a simple fact that he's looking at someone else. So I'll put that out there as well. I'll tell you now. Well, how are they using that as proof though? Because she's there with David Tennant. She's not there with the rest of the cast. And just because she's there, she's contracted to be there anyway. And uh, actually, hold on, they're using that as proof. I put up a photograph a couple of months ago. Actually, Jodie Whittaker was actually when it broke about this musical number that they were doing, and she actually had the script in it. And in that article, they said that she was actually filming with David Tennant. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they haven't been filming recently. Right, hold on. See, the thing about it is, there's no article coming up. There's no article coming up about it at all, actually. Watch, hold on. Children in Need, Doctor Who, 2019. And then it just gives you, hold on. Well, that's not. Jeez, you have to be. You see this Google? I hate it. TV show. You have to be actually spot on when you bleed and Google stuff. It's ridiculous. Right, here we go. Right, see, no article, right? So if Jodie Whittaker was filming with David Tennant today, actually, do you know what would be a good idea? I'm gonna check David Tennant's Facebook. Oh, not Facebook. Yeah, actually, the Facebook group, the official David Tennant Facebook group. If he was filming with Jodie Whittaker, they'll be all over that, right? I'll check now, right? Because I'm fair. I'll check, but look, I doubt. I say that photograph, like everything that you're gonna see, I say that was filmed weeks ago or maybe even months ago, and they're just throwing out photographs to distract the fans. Remember, I told you this is gonna happen anyway. Um, Their silence, look, it doesn't matter which way you look at it. Their silence is is what's there. It is right. So this is his official Facebook page. Got the Good Omens thing there. Actor. It's his official David Tennant uh, Facebook page. Right. Right, and I'm flicking through. 11 hours ago. 12 hours ago. Right, there's another picture of the two of them. Find out more at David Tennant. Right, I'm gonna go into this other link and see if it was today. But just because, look, I don't know why the Jodie Whittaker fans are looking into that anyway. She's there filming with David Tennant anyway. That's different. So I don't know why people they did look at the funny thing is that they're gonna latch on to anything that makes it look like that everything is rosy, right? And let them, because when it all falls apart and the shit hits the fan, right, they'll be the one crying into their cornflakes and we'll be all celebrating. Right? And that's the end of it. Right, so here we go. 60-minute, right? Yeah. But I don't want to know about that. I want to know if they actually filmed today. Um, Children in Need. The album is pre-order. See, they're doing an album, right? But Where's the photo? No, there you go. I'm gonna show you now the proof, right? So Jodie Whittaker fans that are flogging the fact that these photographs are like for the last couple of days. No, they're not. This article says David Tennant takes to take part in the Children in Need. Blah 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 blah. Right. Hold on now. I just want to double check. Hold on now. Hold on. I'm just going to check another link because I want to double check on the same page. Right. This is his official page. Right. So but that article, I'll show you now in a minute. That article's from June 27th, 2019, right? So that was that's June, 2 months ago, right? But I want to make sure, right? So that one. So there's two articles, right? Uh, uh, mm, mm, right. I don't know. Do people trust Reddit by any chance? I'm just going to ask you there before I like say it. And do people trust Reddit by any chance? Is Reddit a reliable source? And I see Black Glove Studios has texted me, so I'll get in touch with you in a few minutes. Reddit can be toxic cesspit at times. No, not Reddit, says some people. Right, well, this original photograph and the articles basically are linked to this photograph. So someone put up a photograph of Jodie Whittaker and David Tennant in London, and he put up the photograph. This is what the tag of the photograph says. A friend of mine went to London and caught these two filming something together. Any idea what it is, right? And then under the comments, it's just been promotional material for children in need. And then someone wrote, see this picture, for example, right? So I'm clicking in to have a look. And there's the one where they were spotted on Abbey Road. Right. Can one of me followers, hold on, I've got a Radio Times article here as well. Can one of me followers do me a favor, actually? Because especially one of me English followers, could you check and see if Abbey Road was closed down at any stage today or the last couple of days ago? Because um, that's where they were saying they were spotted near Abbey Road. Um, right, so this is the Radio Times article by that Hugh Fullerton guy. And this article was the 27th of June 2019 as well. So it corresponds with the other two articles. So no, I can safely say, and look, I'll show you the date on the mall if you want, right? There, hold on. Oh, I hope you can see it. See, the 27th of June, right? Now I'll show you the other one. So basically, what's happened is that someone has decided, a pro Jody fan has decided, to put these photographs up. That was the Radio Times article, right? Um, they said spotted at Abbey Road, right? Uh, right, hold on, because my phone is going a little gaga. Do you know what? It's desperation, to be quite honest, by them. Seriously, I'm not messing. It's it, like people are going to look into this. Like, how careless can you be? Do you know what I mean? They were at Abbey Road. They were recording at Abbey Road, but today, but the posts are all the articles are from the 27th of June. Um, unless they it's quite possible, obviously, like when David Hendy did all the articles and then they're just linking you to that article. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. But look, I'll just show you again. There, there's another one. There's the other article that I told you about. And if I can get it perfect, hold on. Yes. Jesus, come on. There, can you see that? Hold on. That's annoying me. There, June 27th, 2019. I don't know. And there's another article. I'll see what some of the comments are saying. Um, I don't know. It's a bit of a puzzle. Yeah, the Beatles did a lot. Yeah, Abbey Road is where they did the album cover where they're all walking across the zebra crossing or zebra crossing, as I call it. Um, I'll read out some of your comments because there's loads there. And if I miss some, I don't mean to. Just have to go back up a bit. Raymond O'Reilly is here. Yeah, so I was saying hi to everybody. I read Stephanie's comment there. So just call me Gary Noel. When was that Jody Tennant? Yeah, everybody's asking that. I don't know. It's confusing now. Maybe it was today, and the articles are just from the 27th of June. I think that's what it is. I really feel bad for Tolson. The only one I care for in the series could be so much better if he wasn't uh, exposition to tell viewers what we just saw. Stephanie, interesting. Remember to like the stream, guys, says Geek Name. Joel, and subscribe, says Yvette. Rocket Runner says the only thing the children will be in need of after watching Jodie is therapy. Doctor in Distress 2 says Tyrese silence will fall when the questions is asked. When the question is asked, is Bad Wolf 66. Geek Name Joel says, honestly, that BBC radio video was the most bullshittery reply to anything I have ever heard, seen in the media, the history of media. I agree. Stephen Moffat was foreshadowing, says Bad Wolf 66. Yvette says, oh, they're having a private conversation. Angry Pacifist says, I hope I found the right Noel on Messenger. For all I know, there is someone with the same name who also likes Man U. Goodness, I have to run a few errands. I forgot. Can we record a Skype interview quickly later tonight or later this week? We can hold on. What's it today? Monday. We can squeeze one in tomorrow if you want. That's no problem. Geek name Joel. I'm pretty sure it was today. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. 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 Rocket Runner, I don't wish anything bad on Jodie, just something trivial that keeps her off our screens for the next 20 years or so. Goodness, I read that one. The Tolson Call videos, Doctor Who equivalent of the JFK Zapuder film. I like that one, Gary. Now, in a minute, Noel, are you secretly Welsh too? LOL. Oh no, the Welsh are infiltrating Ireland. Here's the weird thing, actually. I've been looking into the origins of my second name, and apparently it has a Welsh connection. So you never know. My family could have came from Wales. We haven't actually checked. I should actually check that. It'll be interesting to see where family originated from. Reddit can be a toxic cesspit. I wouldn't trust Reddit. People are saying 4chan as well. Um, Abbey Road is the one from where the Beatles album, so something musical. It probably was a Doctor in the Sky with Diamonds. Looks like it was open, says Angry Pacifist too. I still think you're right. The Beeb and the Doctor Who are really big in titles. If they haven't disputed the rumors, it seems logical to infer that the rumors are true, says Bull. Stephen Griffith says they were recording at Abbey Road. That's okay, fair enough. I get you all. They recorded at Abbey Road. I'll admit when I'm wrong, and I'm wrong. Um, all I could find is there was things going on at Abbey Road for the 50th anniversary of the Beatles album cover, but nothing else, says not my Doctor Who. Well, see, that's interesting. I need. Hold on. There's a simple solution to this, actually. Yeah, I mean, if this was filmed, if this happened today, wouldn't it be on the Doctor Who official Twitter account or the BBC press office? And I follow them all. Um, what am I doing? Yeah. See, there's 40 people watching. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And also, if you have already subscribed, please make sure that you're still subscribed, because a couple of people have told me that they've been unsubbed. And it's annoying me. Like, uh, YouTube need to get their act together. Idiots. Right, here's the Doctor Who official site. So this will definitively answer everything. Right. Right. When did I say those articles were? The 27th of June. Right? Because you know what? There's absolutely nothing coming up about this. Um, like, this is Children in Need Doctor Who, right? Why isn't it up on this? It should be. This would be big news, or news to keep some fans happy. Just, I don't know. It just seems a bit odd to me. There's a lot of things not adding up. Well, someone said that they were filming for the Beatles 50th or whatever it was, the Abbey Road. So maybe that's why. I'm being honest with you, because there's nothing here. There is nothing here. That we've got the 19th of June. There's the 17th of June. Happy birthday to Arthur Duval. And then today, what we got today was the 8th of August. Is there a more perfect way to celebrate International Cat Day than with the 10th Doctor? Right? 5th of August, motivation Monday. This is the Twitter Doctor Who official Twitter account. I'll check the BBC press office just to double check, just to be fair. I have to plug this phone in because it's about to go dead on me as well. BBC press office. There we go. I'm telling you, there's something not adding up here. Like, that would have been news. Think about it logically. That would have been news. Or maybe someone's faked the photos. Maybe they're from when she did Broadchurch. Again, I'm only speculating. Right, here we go. 5 hours ago, production on Series 3 of Killing Eve. 13 hours ago, they talk about some local pub. 13 hours ago, Peaky Blinders. 1 day ago, 20 years since The Naked Chef. BBC New Animation 1 day ago. Vienna Blood 3 days ago. And it's still, look. Nothing from the BBC press office, right? Nothing from the official Doctor Who official Twitter page, right? So we can read two things into this, right? Number one, either those photographs were taken some other time, and it's just a desperate attempt by some pro Jodie fan to make everybody think that everything is okay, right? Even though it wouldn't necessarily, because she's actually filming with David Tennant anyway, so it doesn't make an absolute difference. Or, and you have to look at it this way, because that is the official BBC Doctor Who site. So, I mean, if David Tennant or Peter Capaldi were doing, or Matt Smith were doing Children in Need, it'd be splashed all over the official pages, yeah? But it's not, right? So it's either BBC don't give a crap anymore about Doctor Who in its current form. That's the only thing I can think of. Those two things. It has to be one of those two things, because I'm surprised that's not news. I see Milan Reviews is here as well. Hello, nice to have you here. And in Abstentia X, I don't know if I've still said your name right, but I gave it a go there. Everything I found was in June. See, that's what I mean. June the 27th. I've showed you the date as best I can. Look, I'm telling you now, right? Someone's at the even not my Doctor Who as well, is at the saying it was the 50th anniversary of the Beatles album cover, but nothing else, right? If they were filming on Abbey Road, near Abbey Road, it'd be splashed all over official articles, not from the 27th of June, but from August now, right? It's another attempt by someone to distract the fans. Nothing more, nothing less, all right? Unfortunately, it's a desperate attempt by these fans that are trying to make everybody think that everything is rosy. It's not. It's not, right? And it's ridiculous. And they need to stop. You need to accept the fact that the inevitable has happened, right? Your precious Jodie Whittaker is gone, right? She's gone, right? The 5-year plan ripped up to shreds, thrown away. Chris Chibnall gone, right? Gone. End of. It's finished. Just accept it, right? And it's not because like we hate Jodie Whittaker, right? It's because the writing by the head writer, the head showrunner, and his writers was dreadfully bad, right? And they miscast the role. Simple as that. Miscast the role. Made major mistakes for Series 11. And then they piled on with all the political agenda and all the white man hate and all this other religious crap that they wanted to stuff in. And Donald Trump is a gun wielding feckin' American and all this crap, right? All these different politics, right? All Doctor Who fans want is a sci-fi show. And you seen how they did politics in the classic era. If Chris Chibnall had went with that model, we wouldn't be complaining. But well, we would because the stories would be bad. But if he had written something decent, we wouldn't be complaining then. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't mind when if they want to look. Every TV show does it. Every TV show takes a side on the side of an argument as well. We don't like it, but it happens, right? It happens, right? But they do it in a clever, smart way. Chris Chibnall can't do it in a clever and smart way. That's the bottom line. Uh, So what I'll do is, right, I know everybody has there's loads of comments here, right? So I'll get through a few, right? And then I'm gonna take a few calls. The 8th of August was the actual anniversary of the Beatles cover, so that was weird. Children in Need. No, it was David Tennant and Jodie Whittaker recording something for Children in Need. They never said anything about it being Doctor Who. It could prove that she's doing other work unknown 289. But the thing about it is, Children in Need should be gone. Yeah, but Children in Need she's gone as the Doctor. I think they always do. So you mean to tell me that Jodie Whittaker is not going to do Children in Need as her Doctor? See, that's the thing. It still doesn't add up. It's not on BBC. They haven't said anything, so which makes me believe that this actually happened. Um, Ages ago, and someone has just put photographs out there of David Tennant and Jodie Whittaker, and they were probably taken fucking months ago. Hey Noel, happy to have a phone chat as long as everybody is okay with it. Love your chats. Says Rocket Runner. Can someone do a quick recap? What is the issue here? Ask your source, says unknown. Says Crusader. They're filming for something called Children in Need. Got it covered special. But the photographs for the cover were already, according to my source, the cover photos for the Radio Times. Not for. Oh no, that was for Christmas. Oh yeah. Okay. If anything special is recorded at Abbey Road, it ends up on the main site. You can see all the recent projects there. Yeah, I've checked and I don't see anything. A Blogger Who article dated June 29th, and that said recording and filming has already begun at Abbey Road this week. So it's an old photo. So it's Gary. Gary, do us a favor, right? Get that Blogger Who article and put it in the comments there. And I'm also going to get it here and have a look. um, Look, I'm gonna check, but I already know. I already know. It's so bloody obvious. Um, the pictures were taken today from fans on location from Jodie Whittaker and David Hen doing Children Need special of them singing. The 27th of June articles were announcing them doing it says geek named Joel. But I mean the Blogger Who article, and they're normally on the pulse, but it's not up on all the official. It's not up on all the official Doctor Who websites. So I mean, it's strange. I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm just saying it's strange. Am I the only one that thinks it's strange? Like, because I don't know. It seems strange to me. Um, we'll have a look now. So the article was dated June. What did you say the article was dated? The article, it says June 29th. I want to read this fucking article. No, where is it? There he is. Right, I've got him. Right, I know some of you are probably waiting to get on to have to talk and all, but just bear with me for a couple of minutes. Sorry. Um, I think it's important that we actually really check this out. Um, Right, next page. Big Finish clearance. Titan Comics. Big Finish. Day the Dr. Kerblam. Jesus Christ. Um, Jesus, right, we're getting there, Joan, now. Here we go. Right, we're... Oh, man, come on. Like, seriously. Tolson Cole, Jodie Whittaker and Tolson Cole nominated for Saturn Awards. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we're getting close. Um, what's everybody saying actually while I'm checking this anyway? I see Peter Davison is there as well. And Extra Spice Mikey, welcome. So Extra Spice Mikey says official Doctor Who channel posted up a clip from Witchfinders, and no surprise, still not impressed. Not even Alan Cumming could save it. Unknown 289. I sent you a link to it on Twitter. It's children in need, but it's got nothing to do with Doctor Who. Okay. But it still should be children in need is a BBC thing. So I mean, I still find it kind of strange, but okay, I'll take your word for it. There are no argument here. If the pro Jodie fans are right, it'll be proved out. I don't dabble in politics. Hey Noel, hi. I'm sorry, I'm late. Says Chuckzilla. Peter Davison says awake. Welcome as well. The perfect role for Jodie would be a distraught excluder. It's no speaking and requires no acting. Jodie would make a great extra, not gonna lie, says Milan Reviews. Well, as long as she doesn't make the face, says Milan Reviews, I agree. Marty says, do you think Peter Capaldi was fired? I really do. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I haven't been told that by anybody. I want to make that clear. This is just what I think personally. Couple of articles that he did before. After Chris Chibnall was hired, where he said he couldn't wait to work for him, and within a matter of 3 weeks, there was a complete U-turn. So if people want to think that he just decided to leave a role that he actually wrote about when a kid and he loved so much, and that he just walked away, no. And that line where he says, "I chose to let you go," that was forced. It was definitely forced. You can clearly see when he's saying the line, it's forced. Now Stephen says check the official Abbey Road website. I will then, but right, I'll do it now. That will actually clarify everything, won't it? Hey Noel, are the BBC bringing back David Tennant, please? It is actually very interesting that BBC are actually concentrating, if you've noticed with their posts as well, if you look, they're concentrating on former doctors. Which is interesting. David Tennant, there's a call for him to come back. David Tennant has to be in the 60s at this stage. I think it's what fans want. And BBC need to start listening to the fans. You know, this has been the problem with this era. Chris Chibnall has refused to listen to fans, and he should be listening to fans. Milan Reviews thinks Peter Capaldi was fired. I agree. Stephanie says, I back searched the image on Google. I found a Reddit post of a photo that was dated 2 days ago. So I wouldn't say that happened today. See, the mystery just goes on and on and on with that photo. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As Bull says, we don't need to be getting into the whole politics of the thing, when the photo was or not. At the end of the day, everybody knows that something happened, right? And if they want to deny it, that's their right to deny it. Who are we to tell them that they can't deny it? You know what I mean? So let them. If they want to deny it, let them deny it. It's it's their right, just like it's my right to go and complain about this area. So you know what? Doesn't matter. I really don't care. I actually don't know. What's you know what I mean? If it was today, it was today. Someone saying that the photograph is dated 2 days ago, and other people are saying check the Abbey Road. But do I really care? Someone could check Abbey Road there and actually confirm it in the comments. I can't be asked because people are actually looking to come on now. Um, do you know what? Fuck, I'll just check it. Abbey Road. Fuck it, I might as well look. Hang on. It'd be good if I actually put in filming. Yeah, yeah. Blah, blah. Right. Irish Examiner. That's no good to me. That's no good to me. That's no good to me. Actually, I should have just put in 2019. I'm a tick. Do you know what? I keep just thinking Google will actually just like know what I mean when I write certain stuff in. And I should actually realize that it doesn't. Um, right, here we go. This is the latest article, the 8th of August. So this will say come together, fans recreate Beatles Abbey Road photo 50 years on. Right, so that's when they were there. So hold on. It still doesn't look. See, it's still not coming up. Even children in need, which is hold on. I'll just write in children in need. I'm using my phone as well, so it's probably me bleeding stupid phone acting the crap. But it's annoying me now. I have to know. See, all the articles, and I'll show you. All the articles are being listed to 27th of June. There, here it is. Right, there was a hashtag. Have it. I have it now. So I can confirm it now properly. See, it's shown that Reddit. They're all quoting this Reddit leading this Reddit article. Again, nothing official, even with the Jodie Whittaker hashtag. Hmm. Wait, hold on. Doctor Who knows. See, right, hold on. I've got the children in need. the children in need page, because everybody's is arguing the fact that it's children in need thing, so it should be here. 10 hours ago, 11 hours ago, another 10, 12 hours ago. Um, See, again, strange. Not on the Children in Need official site either. And I've noticed the people that are sharing it are actually nobody of significance, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not official sites. You've got Doctor Who News there, but that's not an official site. Doctor Who France, not an official site. Um, Even Children in Need haven't shared this. BBC official haven't shared it. Um, Shiva, a couple of other normal people. Um, Again, no official, even davidtennant.com, it's not an official site on Twitter either. Um, and even the person that, so it's all look, it's all fans that are sharing this article. It's originating from a Reddit article, right? I see nothing on the Abbey Road site that I can see that says that children in need or anything. It's not on the official children in need website. Look, I'm not saying that it has or hasn't happened, but it's just a bit strange that the sites that it should be actually on, it's not on. And I'll just leave it at that. Um, a few people saying not fair on Capaldi. We have sourced that Capaldi got done over. Yes, please. That info needs to be got out. Where are we? We've got a few here. So says Bull says, how about we just wait and see? Let the truth prevail. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna Peter Davison should know. Let's ask him, says Angry Pacifist. Milan reviews Chibnall probably spoke to him about how he wants him to leave. Milan reviews Capaldi needs to come back, but with a good showrunner. Marty says Chibnall complained when he was young about J and T not listening to fans, and now he's doing the exact same. Milan reviews I would love to see 10, 11, and 12 should be in one place together. I'd like to see 10 and 11's chemistry with 12. Unknown 289 says it's BBC. It's on BBC Children in Need Facebook feed from a couple of months ago. It doesn't matter. I don't look. Either way, and even Stephen Griffin said there's nothing, right? It's an old photograph. They're all quoting a Reddit post, even the articles. Nobody official has actually shared the article. It's all fans of obviously Jodie Whittaker trying to make it out that like everything is rosy in the garden of Doctor Who because they're getting desperate because they know there's something wrong. And you know what? When they get desperate like that, it gives me some sort of satisfaction because they know something happened. They just won't admit it to themselves, but they're starting to realise. Heard Peter left because BBC duped his wage every season. Enforced redundancy, says Raymond O'Reilly. Unknown 289 says not the filming or whatever, but them announcing they got it covered special. Stephanie says it was a fan photo, so they couldn't have posted it with no correlation to the date. What exactly was it that Abbey Road? She certainly has become famous for it. Bull says this all comes in the wash. We could discuss what could bring the series back. Come out rather. says Bull. Rocket Runner says, so when the BBC do announce that Whittaker is going, anyone got any ideas how they will try spin it to save face? Um, she'll just come out and say that she's done everything that she set out to achieve with the role, and that she feels that she can't go any further with it, or some mad shite like that. Um, Rocket Runner says, I said that. Rossi G12 says, they'll say she wants to spend more time with her family. They did it for the hiatus year, I bet. That's another possibility as well. If I've missed some of your comments, I'm sorry about that. There's just so many coming in tonight. If you haven't liked the video already, please give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit that notification bell. I've never actually come out and said that, so I need to be saying that a lot more. Could they say the female doc was a dream to cover? I doubt they'd go that far, but that would satisfy a lot of fans. But I don't know. It would be great, wouldn't it? But I don't see it happening. Let's see who this is. Right. Yeah. We might have Dan on with us now. Hang on. So we'll just see if Dan comes on. Nightmare seems more accurate, says Milan Reviews. Don't you? And Rossi G12 says the same thing. Don't you mean a nightmare? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I'm just going to see now if I can get a few people on. I've already got a few people lined up already. And I'm just waiting on them to get back to me, and we'll start off the conversation. And hopefully now, obviously, people were saying that they couldn't really hear unless I had the camera close. Oh, I mean, the mic close to the phone. I don't even know what I'm saying now. We'll just wait and see. I'll tell you what we will do. Let me see. We've got Angry Pacifist. Jody, I've done all I can with the role. Me, all you wanted to do was ruin the show, be prejudiced and straight white men and get all the fans angry. Seriously, politics just bring up more problems. Exactly. Look, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, when they leave, they've left the fan base, the fandom in a state. They've left the show in a state. The next showrunner that comes in is going to have the biggest job that they're probably going to have in their career to try and save this show. Seriously, I don't know. It shouldn't have got to this stage. I mean, I don't know what the higher ups at BBC were thinking. Seriously, I really don't. Like, what were they thinking? I'd like to know their thinking. The guy apparently refused to take the job a few years back, and then they thought he was the right guy to take the show forward. That's what kind of annoys me. Do you know what I mean? They gave the guy the job that didn't want him when he was offered it. I think he was offered it after RTD, and he said no, and they gave it to Moffat. So, I mean, like, ridiculous. Why did they think that he was going to be ready for it this time? When he turned it down, that should have been the sign for them to never ask him again. They should have basically just said, okay, fair enough, but you'll never get another chance to do it again. But yeah, they gave him another chance. Unknown289 says, out of all the British and Irish sitcoms, which ones are your favourite? Rocket Runner says he's got the job because he would push their agenda. Milan Reviews says, what reason would they offer the show to Chibnall back in 2008. Bull says, agree with you, Noel. If we swing the pendulum the other way, we just piss off the other side and no one wins. We do not get Doctor Who back. Peter Davison says, bring back Terrence Dix. Here's the thing, like nobody, like when Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall go, yeah, fans can celebrate that. The ones that didn't like, you know, his writing and didn't like Jodie Whittaker as an actress, that's fine. But then after you celebrate their departure, then you're going to be depressed because, as I said, the fandom is in a state and the show is in an absolute jock. So, I mean, there's nothing really to be celebrating except that they're gone. But we have to kind of like, you know, BBC's next appointment has to be spot on, as I said. I mean, if they pick the wrong person to take the show forward, it's game over. It's game over. The next series of Doctor Who, not series 12, the next series of Doctor Who, wherever it is, right, whoever's in charge, is going to be the most important series that we've had in this show in a long, long time. If it's not successful and there's still a downward trend, right, then it's game over. It's game over. The show will need to go on a break. It's as simple as that. To save the show for the future, it'll have to go on a break. Uh, Angry Pacifist says Torchwood question mark. No, I don't want Torchwood back. There is talk of a Torchwood movie, but no. As I said, as long as Series 12 is going to be peddled, we will have to wait until after 2020 to see if they ever decide to do a Torchwood movie or a Torchwood TV show. Um, Spot on, right on you, says Bull. Uh, they will be under the microscope. I agree, 100%. But I think Doctor Who fans need to realise that the next showrunner that comes in, yes, you know, everybody's going to have a different reaction to whoever it is. Some people will probably like the choices, some people won't. But at the end of the day, this new showrunner will have to be given time, right? Chris Chibnall doesn't get time because he's an idiot and because he doesn't know how to write sci-fi, right? And you kick idiots out, right? And you take his writers and you take them with you, Chibnall, right? So you get someone that's intelligent, right? You get someone that knows the structure of Doctor Who. You get someone that knows what Doctor Who is. I don't care if Chris Chibnall was a fan back in the 70s and the 80s or whenever he was a fan. I honestly don't give a shit. A fan does not produce that crap that he produced. End of story. Nobody produces that utter pile of crap. Series 11 was a pile of crap. And I'm going to keep laying into Series 11. And anybody that keeps telling me that this series is great, I'm going to laugh into their faces because it's not. It's a load of my crap, right? And it's not winning any awards of any significance because nobody gives a shit, right? BBC are not even flogging the crap anymore because they don't give a shit. This era is a write-off. A write-off. And Chris Chibnall is definitely gone, just to let you know. Definitely. 100% gone. He should never have gotten the job. Doctor Who fans should never have been. Look at so some people will say, well, you have some sort of self entitlement. Yes, of course, goddamn right I do. Goddamn right I do. I've spent most of my life watching this fucking show. I expect I expected a level of quality. Yeah. I expect a level of intelligence when I watch the show. I expect a level of characterization, story arc. I expect all that, right? I expect the cliffhangers. I expect the monsters, space battles. You could do your political episodes, but do them right. At the end of the day, At the end of the day, they dumbed down Doctor Who this era because they thought it was the best way to attract newer fans, and it's back for it, big time back for it. And do you know what? I can't. It pisses me off that this era is part of Doctor Who history. I really do. I'm like all yous. I wish it wasn't part of canon, but unfortunately, BBC are not going to get rid of it. They're not. They're not going to. They're not going to sweep it under the carpet because you'll still have them gobshites giving out. Oh, you can't do that to Jodie Whittaker, the first female Doctor. That's disrespectful and all this crap, right? So, like, it's not going to go, right? It's part of canon whether we like it or not. I wish it wasn't, but that's just the way it is. Um, and it can't get any worse. Really can't. I said it before on the Moffat, but I was wrong. So I could be wrong again. Stephanie says maybe they'll bring back some iconic characters back to a lead into the anniversary episode to make it big. They could do so, but I hope they don't. Rocker Runner says, barring a miracle, which I'm hoping for, I can't see the show coming back, not anywhere near its glory days anyway. No, I don't think it'll reach the peaks that it ever reached. Milan Review says, Doctor Who will never reach its peak again, thanks to a poor decisions and people getting too attached to the one Doctor. Uh, that's from Milan Reviews. Bull says, we are traditional fans should not expect a series correcting the PC nonsense in the next series. We'll just be back here again, but on the other side, says Bull. How does Pierce Wenger get away with it? Because he's a big wig and other people will always get the blame. Stephanie says 100% agree with you, Noel. And then Rossi G12 says good writing and acting. That is not agenda driven. That's all Doctor Who needs to get back to. But I won't hold my breath, says Rossi D12. And Milan Reviews says if series 11 was actually good and given the ratings of the first episode, it probably have been the new peak for the show. I agree, but it went downhill. Rossi G12 says, this Doctor is not part of my head canon. I love that comment. Right. If you haven't given the video a like, please give the video a like. I just want to double check something with something. Just give me 1 second for a second. We'll find out now. I don't think it's part of anyone, says Milan Reviews. And Rocket Runner says, if bad writing, decision making, and constant virtue signaling can bring down Star Wars, who doesn't stand a chance, really? I agree with you. It's look, this nightmare, right? This part of the nightmare is over, but we will have to wait and see when the next showrunner is revealed. And when the next Doctor is revealed, that's when the force analysis of this new era will begin. And I think fans look. Generally, I think fans will be a bit more optimistic. I am certainly a little bit more optimistic. But as I said, we have to be cautious because the after Series 12, whoever takes over will have to produce a decent series. It doesn't have to be spectacular, but it doesn't. But it's good, decent stories, and it's got interest, and it keeps us interested. Yeah, then Doctor Who fans will buy into it. Just keep us interested. Give us like smart dialogue. Give us things to figure out, like we had to under Moffat. Yeah, Moffat went overboard, but he still gave us things to think about. I'm being honest with you. I don't give a crap about the rest of the fans, right? You either like a show or you don't. That's why there's so many out there. Every show has its fan base, but you don't screw over the original fan base just to get other fans in. You don't. That's why RTD, for me, will always be considered the better showrunner because he struck the balance. He struck the balance perfectly. Do you know what I mean? Okay, near the end, it got a bit crazy, but he struck the balance right at the start. And I got newer fans in, and I got the older fans sucked in. Not all the older fans got sucked into it, but a lot of them, like myself, did. So it can work. Right, let's see. Okay, hold on now, because this stream could get interesting here. This stream could get very, very interesting. What happened to Star Wars was such a shame. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I feel sorry for Star Wars fans. It's absolutely ridiculous. Bull says we might have a better chance if we quit using politically charged words and phrases. I agree with you. I agree. This is the problem. There's a lot of that gone into TV shows nowadays. Um, Right, I do have a bit of news that's just at the coming in from my source. I'll get to it now in a minute. I think things are going to get very interesting now in a few minutes. Civility is the key from both sides. However, you sometimes need to call a spade on wokeness. Fred Flintoff says, would love Michael Sheen to put something out to put the cat among the pigeons. Do you know what? I've been very, very tempted myself to say something, but I'm not going to, because for the simple fact, and I urge you not to, by the way, because, you know, we don't want, at the same time, like, you don't want, this, yeah, I wouldn't anyway. I'd wait until announcement is made. But I do have some news. I'm just waiting on something. Hold on. Right. Let me see. So, has Jody spontaneously composted or just catapult? No, thanks. Wishful thinking. It's good to dream. We get nowhere placing blame on. I do agree with you. Look. I've okay. Right, here we go. Right, okay. I've just been told like I'll be forced to break this. So here we go. Okay, first of all, let's get into the photographs. The source is saying that he thinks they are from June. But here it is. Right. So apparently there's going to be two big announcements coming up. One in September and one over the Christmas period. Um, Also, a new doctor has been selected and is going for a costume fitting next week. Now, as I will always say, right, you can take this with a pinch of salt. Yeah, okay. This is from me source. Anybody that follows me is know whatever. I'm just saying it now, right? For anybody that's watching that's a pro Jody fan, you don't have to believe me. You know what I mean? I'm just putting the information out there that I've been given. Take it whatever which way you want to. Um, right, here's the thing. Um, Billy Piper, John Barrowman apparently have both signed up to appear in a future episode. So far, right, because this has just been this is being still clarified, but I was told I could put this out here, right? So I'm just letting you know this is still being clarified. Okay, this part, right? The second part, not the first part, second part, right? They're not sure if it's going to be series 12 or series 13, though they both have agreed to return. Um, the chances are it's either this Christmas or season 13, as most of season 12 is filmed. All right. Now, the last part of the information I just want to clarify, the Billy Piper and John Barrowman one is still actually being clarified. We're just saying if it is true, but this comes from my source. As I said, source gets things verified, so that's what we're trying to do. But I've been told I can tell you this news, so I'll go over it again, give you a recap. There'll be two big announcements coming up, one in September and one over the Christmas period. Also, a new doctor has been selected and is going in for a costume fitting next week. And as I have said, for any pro Jody fan out there or anybody out there, I should just say, if you don't believe me, fine, take that with a grain of salt, okay? I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm just putting the information out there as I see it. And I'm going to keep clarifying that because you still get people accusing me of lying and making up rumors. I'm not. Take it with a pinch of salt if you want to. Uh, and as I said, Billy Piper and John Barrowman have both signed to appear in a future episode. I'm not sure if it's season 12 or 13. As I said, I'll probably find out in the next few minutes if it is. Um, and also what they've heard as well. Again, this has to be verified. See, what happens is that it's for people that know the way my source works and the way I work. You know what I mean? Information, right? So, as I've already said, actually, I've already said this anyway. But the Daleks are back in Series 12. I'm hearing the Draconians as well, but I'm not sure about that at the moment, right? So they're going to find out. This is just information on Series 12 at the moment. If my source does have information about the classic era, I will let you know. Let me see. Um, Most likely signed for the new Doctor's debut story, which should be around Easter 2021. Again, this is information that's coming into me live right now to you all. Wow, this is absolutely fantastic that it's actually happened during the live stream. Um, But again, as I will say, It's up to you how you take this information. Pinch of salt. If you believe me, that's all well and good. Um, but at the end of the day, it's what I've been given. I just get it out there, and it's up to you to take it wherever which way you want to. Um, Let me see. I would love to see Paul McGann back. His Tardis is stunning too. Angry Pacifist says Andrew Cartmel told me that season series 26 is the next Blu-ray. He told me at Comic Con. Um, let's see. Wow, this is great when this happens. So let's see what some of you are actually all saying in the comments. Getting off the train now. Great stream as always, says Rossi G12. Thanks very much. Dane says, is the London Film and Comic Con 2020 going to be the premiere of Series 12? Interesting question. One of the hold on, maybe. Obviously I can still read all this out. If they're okay. So one of the hold on. Yeah, hold on. I honestly don't know about where Doctor Who is going to have its premiere. To be quite honest with you, does anybody really care where Series 12 premiere is going to be anyway? As I said, to take this information, yeah, okay. So here's more information, and this will probably be the last bit of information. Right. So fans of Paul McGann. Yeah, I mentioned Paul McGann. Um, One of the showrunners has also pitched that Paul McGann should appear in a multi-Doctor story. Now, this is actually making my heart race because right now, the fact that Paul McGann is even being mentioned and we could actually see him in something absolutely amazing. This might be part of the Doctor Who miniseries of the extended connecting episodes, which is pitched by one of the could be showrunners. Right. So basically, do you know the way Moffat had McGann in a kind of a webisode episode? Well, they're probably gonna it's kind of like about a it'd be a webisode. Uh, um, Yeah, just to say it again, right? So people don't get confused. Again, take this information wherever which way you want to. One of the showrunners has also pitched that Paul McGann should appear in a multi-Doctor story. This might be part of the Doctor Who mini-series of the extended connecting episodes, which is pitched by one of the could-be showrunners. So basically, when Moffat actually did at the end of every episode, if you went onto YouTube, there was a little mini episode nearly every week. So I think that's what they're doing, and it'd probably lead up until the 60. Now, this is me speculating now at this part, right? Clarifying. It could lead up to the 60th. As I said, I'm only speculating. Mm. Okay, and the sources just also told me for any Classic Who fans, because obviously I asked, Key to Time season and season 26 are the next two Blu ray releases. I didn't think I was going to be getting this much information all at once, and this is absolutely what? This is brilliant. Wow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes. The 50th anniversary episode made a large opening for Paul McGann. It could totally happen. I agree. Um, I think it should be a full episode. Yeah, but here's the thing: if he's doing a little mini episode, no, the mini episodes still be great, man. Mini episodes still be great. Yeah, I did say Key to Time season and season 26 are the next two Blu-ray releases. That's what the source is saying. As I said, take that with a pinch of salt if you want to. And for anybody that's been following me, you know when my source normally says something, you know the game by now. You know how this works. The fact that I'm actually getting this while I'm live is absolutely amazing. Do me a favor. I see 40 people are watching. If you haven't liked this video, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe also. Press the little notification bell so you get a video as well. And please do me a favor, share this link also. Um the mini series is likely to be in place um of the next season, likely to be 6 longer episodes of around 1 hour and 15 minutes long over the space of a week or the bank holiday weekend. It could be a brand new format for the series. So they might be changing the format of the series. They're going to do it with this little um, mini series, and they're going to actually um, see how it pans out. Do you know what? I'm actually liking what I'm hearing so far. Um, I would like to see Peter Capaldi, Paul McGann together in the 60th anniversary episode. That would be so cool. They would be so cool together. That's what I was thinking, says Milan Reviews. Right, I just asked an out straight question here, and obviously, if I get an answer, right, and I don't know if I'll be able to tell you, but come on, come on, come on, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, please, 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 please. It's got to be, it's got to be, it's got to be. Angry Pacifist says, if I have heard from Andrew Cartmel that season 26 will be the next Blu-ray and now the source has announced it, how can anyone say the source doesn't exist? Uh, when it went out, bring back McGann for enough. We forgot about Jody. Did I miss something? I was away. You missed a shitload of stuff. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's yeah. Right, here's the thing, right? I asked me source out straight if they knew if because I want to know and I know a lot of yous want to know. So I just basically asked because as far as I'm concerned, and I'm gonna say it again, this is my opinion here. And for me, there's only one person that I think should be the doctor, and that's what a lot of people have said in the live comments as well, is Michael Sheen. So I've asked my source out straight um, if they could find out. And, here's the thing though, even if they tell me, I probably won't be able to say anything because obviously I can't jump the bloody gun. But they've actually told me out straight that they can't confirm it yet. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I can't believe your source will tell you that. Tell me what who the new doctor will be. Um, or are you talking about something else? What else have we got here? That's by Bull. Um, Stephen Griffiths on our private conversation. Private conversation. Lindsay says, "Gotta go. Uh, Night all. Great news." Uh, Rocket Runner says, "Long as it's Michael Sheen and not Charlie." uh, Good night, Lindsay. Have a good night. We don't know who the new doctor is yet. Yeah, who is the new doctor? Well, for anybody that I will say this. When the new doctor is known, I will know, and my source will know who the new doctor is. Um, the thing about it is, right? I can't give too much away about my source, but all I'll just say about my source is that like anybody that's been following me already knows that the source is pretty spot on. So I mean, I've no. Look, I want I want uh Michael Shane. I think we all do now. Um, wouldn't it be weird if the new doctor was actually one of your followers and you didn't know it? Um, that'd be brilliant. Um, but here, the reason why I had to clarify that I was speculating about Mark Aces last night about him peddling this Manique Gill storyline. Um, well, here's the thing. I was told he wasn't happy. Now, whether he's believed me or not, apparently he found out about the comments that I made and wasn't very happy about it. So that's why I clarified at the start of this video, this live stream, that that was me speculating, and if I caused any offence, I'm sorry. And people say, "Oh, you got a big ego. You got 450 subscribers. He wouldn't be watching you." But I got back to him, and that's what I got told, right? And the source told me that. So if I got back, I apologize. When if you know the new doc, please don't tell. Um, well, you see, here's the thing, though. Okay, yeah, you'd love the excitement of finding out in real time, but the thing about it is, if I kind of don't really, if I don't come out and tell people who the new doctor is, and then they come out and you know, but I'll just say for me, the front runner, and this is me again, just put me up own opinion out there. For me, the front runner is him. Um, the Woodworkers Shed is back. And good evening. Has the BBC made a statement they are looking for a new doctor? They did. They won't. Everything is being kept under wraps. They, you know, I mean, they're not going to suddenly announce that because the fan base be in panic mode. Um, but you know what? I'll take a few of your calls because I've been waiting. And I know there's been a few waiting. So we see who we got here. Hold on. Rice. Yvette is still here, isn't she? Yvette says she wanted to come on. Is Yvette still here? If Yvette is still here, let me know. Do you mind if I just do what I normally do and just fill up me old cup of coffee? Um, No, I speculated that I said it might have been Mark Aces that was flogging this Manip Gill story thread. I have been told 100% categorically that it's not him. And yeah, I heard that. Look, people might think that. That I'm big headed or at, but like I know there's people that are watching this channel, and Yeah, it's just ridiculous. You know what? I kept apologizing and apologizing and apologizing. It's mad. Don't rule out the next doctor being a raccoon. It'll never be a raccoon. What did I miss? Do it. Well, you missed all the breaking news. I will do it again with the last half hour of this stream. I'll read it all out again. Put the kettle on now, says Chuckzilla. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you, lads. I hope you don't mind. Chat amongst yourselves and tell me how you feel about the news, by the way. And Yvette is here, so I'm going to get Yvette on now in a couple of minutes and we'll see what Yvette has to say about the breaking news. And yeah, so just give us a few seconds there, a few minutes there, all right? Yeah. Right, kettle's boiling. Okay. So we see that. Let me see. Sorry about that, folks. Dan, thanks very much for waiting. 2 days ago, Michael Sheen's Twitter, homeward bound. Is he coming home to go for his costume fitting? Question mark. Do you know what? I didn't think that. I that's look. I've broken a lot on this channel, as you know. I've broken a lot of news over the last few months. I broke the Jadoon news before BBC. Here, nobody even knew about the Jadoon. Yeah. If anybody, people keep asking me, right? Someone asked me there on Twitter last night, how reliable. Actually, a couple of people keep sending me because I have a on Twitter that if people send me a message, you have to send me a request, right? And the main question that I keep getting asked is how reliable is your source? And I'll keep saying it, and I'll say it again. If you want to know how reliable my source is, go and check out the two Jadoon videos that I do. I publish a video 4 hours before the BBC announced the Jadoon announcement. I tell everybody that the Jadoon is coming back. I even tell them the location. Right, this is all thanks to my source. Right, I told them that there was going to be an announcement at 9 o'clock, possible announcement at 9 o'clock, and it happened. Yeah, it happened. Okay, the Jadoon were announced, and then of course, then I did a video straight after the announcement was made. Then to come on and basically say, "I told you." There you go. Right. So if you want to know how reliable my source is, go and check out the Jadoon videos. They also talked about BritBox as well, way back in December. That's all at the coming to fruition. BritBox is out there now. It's being launched and everything. This channel did it as well. They look at this. Look, the only reason why I'm saying this is because people are worried, right? Because people don't want to take me word 100%, and that's fine. As I say, take the information which way you want to. But that is the question that I get asked the most. So if you want to know how reliable my source is, go and check out the two Jadoon videos that I did in the Series 12 Information and Rumours playlist. They're there. Go and watch them. Don't think Aces could do the job personally, says Rocket Runner. I don't know. I mean, his adventure in space and time, yeah, was amazing. Very emotionally charged. And okay, the source material was kind of there with the history of it, but he did it. He did it well. And he treated it with respect. To be honest with you. And McGann is such a good actor. His webisode was great. His audio stories are very good, says Paul. Welcome, Paul. Nice to have you here. Unknown289 says, where, see, I hate when that happens, when I go to someone, then the comments just there. The coffee time with Noel brought to you by the Tardis Zone, says Chuckzilla. Yeah, the kettle boiled. I've just ignored it now for a second because I'm reading the comments. I'd love Paul McGann to come back for a full series, says the woodworker shed. Geek name Joel says, you're joking. What? I don't know. My favorite doctor is coming back. Oh no, I'm not joking. Why would I be joking? I don't tell jokes. Look, I get the information and I put it out there, right? I've no agenda. My source has no agenda. It's just the simple fact is we want to alert the fans of what's going on. Okay? And I mean, as I said, take it wherever which way you want. Paul says Mark Aces is the magic behind Sherlock, not Moffat. We need Aces as showrunner. See, I kind of agree with you, Paul. Bad Wolf 66 says it would be great if Doctor Who had a cinematic universe like Marvel or Star Wars, but the only problem is Bad Wolf 66, they'd fill it with all that female crap agenda and man hating politics. Michael Sheen says he had to shave his beard off on that same Twitter profile. He uploaded a video showing his beardless face. Wow. It's all adding up, says Milan Reviews. Rocker Runner says, whoever the showrunner is, surely they have to see that McGann has to be brought back. I agree. I agree. Paul Bryant says, is the BBC looking for a new doctor yet or just waiting until 2020? The new doctor is actually going for their fitting next week. I'll read out to you for anybody that's just joined late. I've already read out the information. The source got gone to me live as we were live, and I threw it out there. Half an hour left in the stream. I will read out all the information again if anybody has missed it. I would kill to get him back, says Geek Name Joel. Unknown289 says, I personally want Mark or Neil as showrunner. Luther is one of my favorite shows, and next to none SJW stuff in it. I agree. There is hardly any. Yvette says, Paul's doctor has been selected. Paul McGann can't come back as the current doctor. It would be great, but it won't happen. No, it's going to be. It won't be. I think the new 75-minute fewer episode format is the best way to go. Other shows and doing it, yeah. But did everybody not watch my live streams where I said that Doctor Who, where I said that hour and a half? I even said it last night as well. So BBC kind of must be listening to me because I said hour and a half. They're going for an hour and 15 minutes. Bob's your uncle. I said 6. They said 6. Whoa, he's listening to me. Come to me. I'll save Doctor Who for you guys. I would humbly post it that our reactionary rhetoric against the other side's arguments is not helpful to our cause regarding a good Doctor Who show, says Bull. Geek name Joe says, don't worry, I always believe when it's coming from you, but I'm buzzing. What was the exact info you got about? I will let you all know right at the end of the stream before I go. I will leave you with that so you will have a happy smile on these faces when you go. I'm certainly going to be going now with a big smile on my face when this is when this stream's over. Where am I now? I don't want to forget. I'm trying to get as many comments. There we go. Now we're here. Angry. Who banned Angry Pacifist 2? I haven't done anything wrong for ages, and I'm not on that account. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not allowed to chat anymore. What is going on, man? Seriously, like, Paul McGann can come back in, team up like the two doctors. That would be great, Link. And Safeway from Jody and Chibnall. Yvette says no one has banned anyone tonight. That's obviously a different account because Angry Pacifist 2's account was there and now it's not. And then all of a sudden, this new account is in here. I don't know what's going on. But if it keeps up, I'll be banning it. At the end of the day, I'm just going to be out straight about if this keeps up with all these fake angry pacifist accounts, if they are, then at the end of the day, they'll be all getting banned because I'm not dealing with any drama from anybody anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, grow up. I'm serious. Like, just grow up now. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Angry Pacifist 2 says test. Like, I mean, I don't know, what you want me to say to that. I mean, the last time you pretended to be someone else to get a reaction, I mean, I don't know what your game is. Like, all fake accounts shall be purged. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. And I'm not getting into this again. Grown adults shouldn't have multiple screen names. I agree. Possibly you weren't banned, but rather want the attention. Just do me a favor. Take all them accounts out. I don't care if I get a bit of a backlash off any other YouTubers. Look, I'm not dealing with drama anymore. Right? I'm not dealing with drama. I'm not dealing with people that come on that are supposed to support me and trying to get reaction out of me. So you're going to get reaction. You're banned. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm going to get on Yvette anyway, and let's see. So we'll see if Yvette is available. Hello, Yvette. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. So you've obviously been watching or listening, I should say.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the latest news?
Fantastic. And I know we can't talk openly about it, but I know you read what I wrote to you. And I think that all ties in as well.
I'm just having a look now again. Did you send me something, yeah?
Yeah, on Facebook DM.
Oh.
Read it.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. So Chibs is definitely gone. No actors on set. Crew very quiet. All worried about meeting supposedly Wednesday. Right, so basically Jodie Whittaker is not going to be there. Is that what you're saying there? She won't be there Wednesday. Well, I know you're I know you're saying, yeah.
My source asked the execs directly, and they were acting. She said they were acting bloody weird.
Right.
So maybe this ties in with what your sources said. You know, if there's this meeting and other things going on at Cardiff,
right?
And no one knows. The crew don't know what the meeting's about. That's why they're worried. So I don't know. But great news from your source. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
My source was at Cardiff today. So she had a wander around,
right,
and asked a few questions here and there. So that was the news I had. She just reported back.
Right.
She did try and dig, but didn't get very far.
Right.
But you never know. We might have some news on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, we said that there should be 2 bits of big news in September, and obviously over the Christmas period. So, that's when I actually expected some sort of announcement anyway myself, to be quite honest with you, because it would be logical if they are falling behind. It would be either a September or an early Christmas announcement,
Yeah.
Christmas period announcement. It's actually yeah, it's all starting to add up now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And do you remember me saying about Easter? They're having talks about moving it to Easter.
Yeah. Well, my source said something about Easter tonight now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So I mean,
So,
that, as I
yeah,
said, the
yeah.
multiple. That's what I'm
Both
saying.
our sources
Multiple
usually,
multiple sources.
yeah, both our sources usually end up pretty much with the same information in a roundabout way. So, yeah. But if I get any news on Wednesday, I'll be on the live stream.
No problem.
And I will DM you it as I always do, so read it.
Right, yeah, I do get so many messages on Twitter, Facebook, me email account, and like I have to sift through so much, especially when I get it from me source as well, you know. But I do. I obviously I'm only at the seeing it there now. But I will next time. I'll as soon as I get anything off you, I'll read it straight away.
Yeah. Well, I can only use Facebook. I'm that old. I tried Twitter and I just couldn't work it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so brilliant news for all of us.
Yeah.
And I really hope it's Michael Sheen too. I really do.
Yeah, I know. I have my fingers crossed myself. I can't wait until I actually find out who it is.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait. Oh, I see Milan reviews. I think he's gone. Is he? He's saying good night to everybody. So,
night, Milan.
So I'll say good night. Talk to you on Wednesday, obviously. Or obviously, this news will obviously go out tonight because other YouTubers are keeping an eye on my channel. So, and I know that. So there'll be a couple.
It'll be all over the place.
Yeah, so there'll be a few videos. So I might have to go live tomorrow because normally the last time I broke information, all the other YouTubers went quiet and I went live because I wasn't going to hide behind the fact, you know, all the people that leak the information start running in different directions. But I went live that night to face everybody because that's what I do. I don't, you know what I mean? I put the information out there and I'm going to own it. Do you know what I mean? And I do. And I've said that from day one. I'm just telling everybody in the stream that. I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying, but I own the information. You know what I mean? Whatever information out there, I own it. I'm not going to backtrack. If some of the information ends up being wrong, it ends up being wrong. It doesn't matter, but most of it's being right anyway. And you know what? Cardiff did happen. It's all adding up. It's all adding up. It's all adding up.
We proved our sources numerous times over a good year and a half.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not like either of our sources have come back with crap because they haven't. Anyway, I'm up at 4 because I've got to do a lecture.
Oh, you're going to have to do a lecture.
Before I start quoting quantum physics 101 for a load of students, I'll check out and see if there are any videos at that time of the morning already.
Yeah. I'm just reading Angry Pacifist too. I seriously don't know what happened. I would post and then it would disappear half a second later. I don't know what's going on there, man. Really don't.
Well, I blocked him like you requested. So did a couple of the other mods. I don't know. He's obviously opened yet another account. So one of your mods, just get rid of him.
What else have we got here? Million reviews, yeah, saying good night to everybody. Good night, and watch yourself. I don't care, young or old, black or white. Just give me a good actor, good stories, and a good showrunner. I agree, Paul. The crew is rightfully worried. I wonder about their Twitter accounts. I agree, says I agree, Bull. Paul says, and the story's not said on Earth, and no SJW nonsense. Unknown 289 says, yeah, that's a problem with New Who as a whole. I want more stories not set on modern Earth. Bull says, again, as soon as we invoke politically charged rhetoric, we lose. Instagram
We need the
Mani.
story
Oh,
arcs to
Instagram
run.
has Manip Gill is on vacation. Weirdly, in her profile, time traveler has a line through it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
She
I'll,
ain't coming back.
well, I'll have to get my wife to check that one out as well. But this, I'm. Oh, you're not happy with me.
All of the
Well, if you watch the stream,
assistants
everybody
will
wants
know.
to know how you're getting on, Cheryl.
You what?
Uh, Cheryl just convinced me because apparently I'm being a bit too loud. So I said everybody's been asking how you are. Just go into the chat and let them know how you're doing.
Hello,
uh, Michael Sheen would be the first movie star as the Doctor. Would be great if it happens, but I doubt it. Well, Peter Capaldi was a movie star. Sure, he wrote a movie, he starred in a movie. But I get what you're saying. What does Ted think about it? Ted's in bed with Cheryl. Well, they were in bed until I disturbed them. And in Abstinex says hello. Right, so that's basically all the comments so far, and I've got something. What am I getting here? Hold on. I'm after getting something. Oh, there you go. There you go. The source has basically done exactly. There you go. I'm at the actually getting Manip Gill's profile picture here, and it does. It has time traveler crossed out of her name.
there you go.
It's game over. Look, I'll even show you. It's game over. Look,
Yeah.
guys out there need to realize it's game over. Look.
No surprise whatsoever.
Look, game over. It's game over. There, see it there. Where's it? See where it says, if you can see it there, the top line, time traveler. See, there you go. Gone. She's gone. Manip Gill is gone. So obviously, whoever pitched that idea, there you go. Time traveler, she's gone.
Bradley's definitely gone.
So let's recap Tolson Cole's video where he basically is asked, did Jodie Whittaker do her line? And he says he don't know. Then you have the Radio Times article, which has no foundation whatsoever, and other people quitting. And now Manip Gill's profile picture on Instagram, and underneath her name, it has Time Traveler crossed out. She actually has Time Traveler still up, and she has a line through the time and the travel. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a nice little screenshot of that, and I'm going to whack that up on Twitter now if anybody wants to have a look at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am so bloody happy right now. Because you know why? Do you know what? I said it was never about vindication. It's not really. But you know what? That just even that even makes my case even stronger. I'm sorry.
No,
but
you're like a pig in shit tonight.
chaos in Cardiff happened, right? You need to open those goggle eyes there, right? Cardiff and chaos happened, right? Manip Gill is no longer a time traveler. All right. Oh yes. Is Ted excited by the news? I don't know. I say Ted is probably asleep with his teddies. Post that on Facebook too. I am gonna post that on Facebook. It is game over. It is game over. I was right on. Do you know what? Me source, Yvette's source, every other source out there. Do you know what? And I'll just say the sources, right? You sources out there, if any of you are watching this video, you have been vindicated. You have seriously. Why would she cross that route? She wouldn't cross that route unless she's gone. Trust me, she wouldn't. They're both trying to tell us something. I don't care what anybody says. Manip Gill and Tolson Cole are trying to both tell us something. They're trying to tell us that all is not well behind the scenes. She's at the crossing there. And then people will say, oh, I'm reading too much into it. I'm not reading too much into it. I really am not reading too much into it. When someone does that, there's something wrong. And I'm telling you now, it's game over. Do you know what? This is the best night that I've ever had as a Doctor Who fan in 2 years. Seriously. I'm actually getting a bit emotional. This is just brilliant. I've been waiting for this a long time to happen. Really, it was the wrong move. It was the wrong move.
Fantastic news. Your sauce is brilliant, and absolutely ecstatic myself. And hopefully on Wednesday I can add to it.
Oh my God. Ah, I can't believe it.
Oh, I've been on more than 10 minutes now. Does anyone else want to talk?
I've got a few people waiting as well, Yvette, but it doesn't make they won't mind. They'll wait for a couple of minutes. They won't mind because they can see this is just big. I mean, what do you, right? Well, I mean, I've given my opinion about what I think about that. Actually, what do people think in the live chat? What do you actually think of that? Do you think there's nothing in it, or do you actually think that there is? And I'm going to ask you the exact same question, Eva. What do you think?
Well, I said quite a while ago when we found out that Jodie and Chibs had been told at the beginning of 11 that their contracts weren't being renewed after 12. I then said that all the companions would leave with them. And I said it again less than a month ago when we heard all the kerfuffle, that I knew if Jodie and Chibs are kicked out, which we know they have been now, all the companions will go. Bradley's actually confirmed he's gone. So the other two, well, they're dropping hints by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
So I am in no. I know they're gone. I have no doubt whatsoever. All companions are gone.
Ah, I do agree with Bull. Bull says, I think it's brilliant, but not to let glow too hard. And I agree. Even though I am excited and I'm delighted, he's right. It's not a time to gloat yet. There will be a time to gloat, and Bull will agree with me. There will be a time, but now is not the time. Okay?
I don't think we are gloating. I think we're celebrating.
I'm just so
Gloating's different. I mean, I'm just repeating what you and I have been telling people for so long, and other sources have as well. And it's nice to have the vindication of it being right, you know, and all those doubters out there, well, yeah, okay.
Oh, genuinely, I'm actually lost for words. For once in my life, I'm actually lost for words. I have to. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, excellent news, excellent. I shall sleep like a baby, which I'm going to have to do because I'm up. What time is it? 12:15. Oh, marvellous. I've got 3 hours sleep now. Thank you.
No problem. Well, you go on and get your sleep. Look, we will talk. Do you know what? I'm probably going to end up going. I'm probably going to end up going live tomorrow early, right? I'll let you know if I do, right? I'm probably going to end up going live early anyway tomorrow. I've still got another hour, but I have to go live tomorrow. There's no way I can just after this break and I cannot go live tomorrow night. So I'll go live tomorrow night.
You've got to go live.
Yeah. I love Stephen Griffith's comments though. He turned around and says,
all right, now,
I'll see.
I'm going to shoot.
Right, no problem, Yvette. Thanks for calling.
My pleasure.
And talk to you soon.
Speak to you soon. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, folks, that was Yvette. And we love Yvette, don't we? Do you know, I'm going to make Yvette a regular caller. And Dan as well said he'd come on again. Everybody loved Dan. I'll get a couple of regular callers on, obviously. And then we'll get a few that aren't so regular if they want to come on. Now, I know a lot of you are a bit shy about coming on. Some of you are, right? But as I said, it's not a video. It's not a video chat. It's like as if you were talking to someone on the phone. Now, I know people get nervous on the phone sometimes. I do as well. Look at 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Do you know what I mean? It was just as the channel I start getting more confident. But look, there's a lot of yous I'd like to see come on. So as I said, you know, and hold on. I like that. I like that. Stephen just sent me a deadly photo. Thanks for that, Stephen. By the way, I have to show you something. I was going to use this thumbnail tonight, but I forgot to use it. I used the other one instead. So I'm going to use this one tomorrow night. And I want to thank Stephen for this. And by the way, seriously, Stephen, Cheryl loves this as well. So this is the thumbnail that I'm going to use for tomorrow's video. And credit goes to Stephen, who's in the comments there. Right, this is what I'm talking about. All you guys like do these amazing things for me, and it is. I'm not messing. It does be overwhelming sometimes because like the fact I've said this from day one, the fact that people actually go out of their way to listen to me amazes me because even my wife can't stand being in the room with me for more than an hour. I'm only messing. But no, seriously, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. Thank you. Right, but look at this. Look. And he's our favorite little teddy bear is in there. So he's basically put me in there. We have a few Cybermen and we actually have Ted as K9. If I can, hold on, can I make it bigger? Oh, I can't, but there. All right, so there's me with me scrunchy kind of face, and there's Ted with his little tongue sticking out. So that's the thumbnail I'm going to use tomorrow. That's from Stephen. So thanks, Stephen, for that. I'm happy, but I swear she has that cross in time traveler for as long as I can remember. Right. Well, a lot of people, some people are saying that maybe the cross was there. It doesn't matter when. Someone's already at the saying that's on her Instagram that she's on holidays. So as I said, look, it's undeniable. Look, it's undeniable. It's Look, I'm not gonna let that ruin me mood. To be quite honest with you, because it doesn't make any difference when she's had to cross in. She's on holidays, so can the weeping angel touch Chibnall and Jody? LOL. I agree. We're gonna get our show back. Come on and say it in the chat, everyone. We're gonna get our show back. Says geek named Joel. I think she's telling us she's leaving soon, but that doesn't mean chaos in Cardiff happened. I believe chaos happened, but it doesn't have to mean it happened. That's from Angry Pacifist too. It could be a reference to the new logo having a cross through it, but she still most definitely has left. But it's still likely they are all gone, says Super John. Very artistic. No problem, fellas. Stephen, thank you, mate. Really, Michael Sheen has shaved off his beard. No, little things like that. It is also says professional pretender. Bloody hell, this is great news. Laughing my arse off here, says Raymond O'Reilly. But what will we do with this alleged victory? Nothing. There's nothing to really celebrate. As I said, yet they're gone. But you know, Doctor Who's still in the balance, the future of the show. Trust me, mate. I'm over the moon. Look, I'm over the moon as well, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Which I kind of nearly did there. But yeah, I mean, if she's on holidays, Tolson puts up that video. Then you have the Radio Times article that has no basis in anything because it's not from an official BBC source. Then you have all the shill media quoting the Radio Times, article. You also had the BBC Digital Radio quote the article, which was unusual because they knew that there was one coming out. And they even quote a woman actually quotes. She actually says that Doctor Who's her expertise, but yes, she actually tells us nothing of substance. It's all adding up, and I know there's still doubters out there that chaos in Cardiff didn't happen. It did, right? Multiple sources broke it. I broke it on my channel as well as others did, right? I had that. I was sitting on that information, and he's even watched me live streams 2 days before all that information came out. I was leaving breadcrumbs. I was telling people that I had this information. All right. So I mean, as I said, the source is never, was never wrong. So trust me, mate. I'm over the moon. Sorry if I did make you think twice, but yeah, if Brad and Tolson are leaving, then surely Manip will. Chaos in Cardiff probably happened. Why wouldn't they want her to stay? What can you do with a piece of 2x4 with lips, says Rocket Runner. Time will tell, as it always does, says Bad Wolf 66. And Paul says, so if we're getting another series with Jodie, then that's another season of filth before we see the new Doctor. Is that the news? Yeah. Well, Series 12 is still going ahead, yeah. I know. You think with all this shit, they just say, look, Series 12 is not happening right now because we've scrapped it. And basically, we're going to do Series 12 with the new Doctor, but that they wouldn't do that either. Man, more fodder for the detractors. We'll see what happens anyway. I mean, look, little things like that, and even if I don't know, see, I don't follow any of them on Instagram anyway. So, I mean, but it is kind of weird that she has that line, and fair enough. And by the way, people think that they've only been that if they lost their jobs, it only would have happened this week or last week. It probably happened months ago, right? As Yvette said as well. You know what I mean? It probably happened a year after Series 11. Do you know what I mean? I was told that they were leaving anyway. I was told that they were all gone in March anyway. So I've been reporting since even Christmas that Jodie Whittaker was gone. She wasn't going to last. And then I got it confirmed in March. They're gone. They're gone. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Good riddance. That's what I say. Good riddance. Good riddance. Never hire Chibnall again to write Artin for Doctor Who. That's my advice to BBC right now. Never. Right. Who sent me that? Bad Wolf 66 now is at the sending me a picture of Manip's Yoki Bobbies. And apparently the time traveler in that doesn't have a line through it. Hold on. There. Doesn't have a line through it on that. Right, but it is her account. Look. I don't know now. See, now maybe I'm to get me hopes up again. But right. Then I'll show you the one with the line going through it and tell me which one you think. I don't know now. See, this is what happens. There. And then that's the one that we've just gotten hold of. Time Traveler there. Crossed out. Unless she changed it. She probably changed it. I don't know. There's something. Do you know what? There's a couple of things that haven't added up tonight, right? The fact the photographs don't add up, right? They were put up 2 days ago, but yet all the articles that have been attached to those photographs all go back to June 27th, right? And now we've got this Monique Gill now situation now On one profile picture, we could clearly see there's a line going through Time Traveler, which I've showed you, right? And then on the other one, it has a line underneath. So I don't know. Chibnall is horrible writer. He hired writers who aren't sci-fi writers. A recipe for disaster from the start. The writing was so on the wall when Moffat and Capaldi left, and Gacy said he's not running the show, says Paul. Luke the Donkey says there's a digital spy article about Michael Sheen playing Chris Tardis in a thing about that guy who cheated on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The thing on his Twitter may have just been about that. Fair point. Just get Jamie Madison in and I will be happy, says geek named Joel. Stephen Griffith says maybe it's time a timeline going through her name suggesting her time is up. Am I tipsy? Maybe, says Stephen Griffiths. For right now, I wait and see until BBC make the official announcement. And the Bull says bio. Well, we will have to wait and see, I suppose. Do you know what? I'm just going to check that myself, just for a matter of interest, because that's doing me head in. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Something weird and it don't look good. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I'm afraid of no toast. No. Okay. I can officially confirm that Manip Gill's profile picture, and do you know what? I'm just gonna because I'll be accused that I'm actually using the same photo. So what I'll do is I'll go out of it and I'll show you. Right now. Watch this. Right, he's watching. So there's the link. Right, so I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna press the top link. Stupid phone. Right. So we're going into our account. And here we go. And as you can see, there is a line going through the Time Traveler. So there you go. There is a line going through the Time Traveler. So yeah. Oh, she has a lot of photographs of her and Jodie Whittaker. She's not a bad looking woman, I have to say. No, I'll have to put that out straight, but she just annoys me. But there you go again, just to show you there. Time Traveler line, right? And I did it live in front of you. So we can't get Huawei phones in America because they're spy phones. I should even have them myself. Great singing, says someone. Oh, I trust your source. I can't wait to see how good the show will be going forward. Extra Spice Mikey says good singing. Rocket Runner says on pick time she has Time Traveler crossed out. Super John says I look forward to Ghostbusters 2020. See you all tomorrow, says Raymond O'Reilly. And night. Good night, Raymond. Have a good night, my friend. We can't get away from. I said that. Let me see. So there you go. So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, someone has sent me. I've showed you where the line is not going through it, and now there's a line going through it. Whether she did it before or after is not the point. The point is that like she would have been told that her job was gone anyway. Before now. Do you think that like she would have been only told now? She wouldn't have been. She wouldn't have been. And I still didn't go and get me coffee. Do you know what? I'm going to get me coffee. But hold on before I do that. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of that now myself. Because there you go. Do you know what? If I put that up on YouTube in a little video with the Tolson Cole video, right? That video is going to cause it's going to cause all sorts of disturbances within the force. I'm just getting another photograph now. Let me see. Oh no, I didn't. Same one. Just getting the notification. Jesus Christ, stupid phone. I've dropped this phone so many times that sometimes I get the stuff before I get a notification or vice versa. Manipa is on holiday. Isn't she filming? Well, on her Instagram or some. Who said that she's on holidays? Actually, whoever it was that said she was on holidays, can you let us know who it was? Enjoy your coffee, says. Says Bad166. So they're all gone then. Well, what I've been told tonight, it looks like they're gone. If she's left, does that mean the showrunner has already been chosen, unknown to 8-9? Good question. She's been sanded down, says Rocket Runner. Is Manip Gill a good actor? She has nothing to do in Doctor Who. I heard she's supposed to be good in Hollyoaks, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I've seen her act. I haven't. When I look at her, I get no emotional response other than like just a blank look. Yeah. Viva Chibs Vegas says Bad Wolf 66. So how long have we got? Right. So I said when I get to the last half hour of the stream, I will read out all the information again, which I will do. So we got 3 minutes until then. But listen, look. We can look to the future now and have a little bit of optimism. But we must be cautious not to look. We can't expect for when Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall when series 12 is finally finished on air. We will have to give the new show, as I said, the new showrunner will have to be given time. They'll have to be given a chance to get their ideas across, and and to see where it can go. I don't think we're going to get as bad as Chibnall. We can't get any worse than this. But I did say that about Moffat, but I really truly believe that it's not going to get as bad. I haven't seen her other work. Her work on Doctor Who seemed very basic, not bad, not really good, just basic acting. Angry Pacifist says, is anyone else going to be on call tonight? I'm not doing any more calls tonight, no. I was supposed to get someone else on, but they're obviously not available, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Let me see. I'm just double checking to make sure. I'll hold on my. No, obviously right. So, no, that's it. That's it. Let me see what we got. No, like trust your source. I'll wait and see as to how good the show will be going forward. Exactly. We just have to. Paul, what's this? Not sure what he has done or not done or claims to have done. I don't know. Am I missing something there? Doctor Who needs a good sci-fi or drama showrunner who hires sci-fi writers, good actors, and no SJW. So basically, the formula from classic Who. All right, I'm reading the comments probably backwards there. Okay. Anip Gill has a bright future ahead of her on the checkout at Little. Yeah, I agree. She'd make a good old counter assistant, wouldn't she? You know, and she could sit there at the counter, judging us all. Um, you know, yeah. She started talking about privilege and all this crap. Um, I mean, she's in a very privileged position. I hate when actors and actresses come out and talk about privilege. Well, you're living a life of privilege. You go to different stores and everything, you're getting shit for free. Yeah, we have to pay for everything. You just go around. Celebrity, you always notice that though. Rich celebrities, right? The richer they get, the less they pay for stuff. It's ridiculous. The more you're poor and you have to pay for everything. But when you're a millionaire, mm. Manip Gill should go into modelling. She's attractive. Her acting is subpar. I agree. She'd be better off be the self-service voice. Mm, yeah, the acting gig, she could make money. She has got a pretty face. I'm not going to lie. Well, maybe that's why they got her in Doctor Who in the first place because she was a pretty face. Bull says, "Well, we might want to stop singing the praises of wealthy, then, yeah." Um, I got another photo as I'm live. I'm checking everything all the time. Nice one, nice one, nice one. I just got sent a photograph there. That's funny. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Right, hold on. I might have something else now. How will Tolson Cole's career be affected? Well, he's not happy, is he? I mean, yeah, he hasn't done anything bad. Okay, so Bradley Walsh's agent has basically confirmed that Graham, Doctor Who's companion, and I can actually show you, right? Again, he's only being listed as being in series 11 and 12. So what I'm going to do is, as I always do, I'm going to take a screenshot of this, right? What I'll do is actually the picture of Manip Gill's profile picture. I'll put up the one with the cross in it and the one without. And I'll also put this up as well and the other little videos. I'll put them all in one big video and I'll put them up separately, right, except for the photographs and stuff like that. But I'll put them all in one big video and I'll put them up, say, an hour after the live stream. So check out for that video. But look, it actually shows it here, right? So anybody doubting that Bradley Walsh is not leaving Doctor Who, he's basically his agent, right? There's his agent there, right? And basically confirmed. Oh no, no, I'm gonna show you. So there you go. So Doctor Who, and then you see Graham, Doctor Who companion. Hold on, Doctor Who companion, and it says series 11 to 12. Right there's that's his agent. All right, can you see that? All right, so he's only listed. Bradley Walsh is only listed for series 11 and 12. And it obviously looks like he's up for other stuff as well over time. But there you go. Um, Stephen Griffith said that could just be his current CV, though. We set out our abilities. That's the way it is. Um, well, this comes from my source. So, again, as I said, take it whatever which way you want to take it. But I mean, it just if he was there for the 5 years that he's supposed to be there for, would actually have season series 11 to whatever series he was going to be in. So series 12 to series 11 to series 12. Would you say series 11 present instead of 11 and 12? Uh, on a CV, you don't. Look, as I said, I'm just showing you again. You know what I mean. As I say, I just get the information and I put it out there. You know, um, you just got a reply from Neurotic himself on Twitter. Are you serious? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I love that guy. By the way, Gary, Neurotic, 50 years young, happy birthday. Uh, I love it. So he wrote, yeah, neurotic, I love him. So he wrote, how can such, because I talked about the Hugo Awards, Rosa and all, right? So, how can two such stunning and brave episodes not win Hugos? Series 12 will be twice as stunning and more brave. I'm shipping the space racist and the bad dad next year. OMG. And that's from Neurotics. Happy birthday, man! I love your channel. I love your channel, Ballstrek Doomcock. I love you all, man. You do great work, man. Uh, and I tell you, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Tonight's been a good night, if you ask me. As a Doctor Who fan, I think it has been. Um, I worked on the theatre for 10 years, so I know what an entertainment CV is like. So you don't on CVs. We do on resume. I don't know. Look. I'm just showing you what I sent. I'm not arguing anything or anything like that. I just put it out there. If someone actually has an answer to this, that's fine. You know what I mean? If someone can explain that information, that's fine. That's what we do here on this channel anyway. Do you know what I mean? So if people are saying that that's normal practice, then that's fine, fair enough. I've never seen anything like that, so I can't really comment. Um, but it comes from me source, so there has to be something in it. Yeah, so but it's all good. What is the end game? We win, they lose, then we all lose. Of course we all lose. Exactly. We'll win because we get rid of them, right? They'll lose because they don't want them gone. But then we all lose because Doctor Who's being left in a state. So, I mean, as I said again, it's all well and good we all celebrating that they're gone, but let's remember that an over 50-year-old franchise has been completely gutted and destroyed by a writer and by a show, by a group of writers and a showrunner who was clueless and decided to give the role to a woman who was way out of her league. And I'm sorry, that's just the bottom line. She was way out of her league. She shouldn't have been put in that position in the first place. But then basically, then she came out and she came out with all this usual crap out of all these radical feminists, the usual crap about women not being superheroes and sitting in corners and all that. Right, look at Jodie Whittaker. I'll just say to you is that you were lying through your teeth when you made those comments. You also should be disappointed in yourself when you had a go at fans. You had no right to have a go at the fans that were angry and disappointed with your casting. Everybody could see this a mile away that this wasn't going to work, and I'm sorry, it was never going to work. It doesn't matter if you had got Olivia Colman or any of those other great actresses, it wouldn't work. And the reason why it wouldn't work is because the Doctor over the 50-year history that it's had, over 55 years now history that it's had, it's always been a man. Okay, and when you change gender of the doctor, you change the character completely straight away. Even before you give the doctor new dialogue or anything like that, the character has fundamentally changed. Okay, and it's true what they say, and it's so cliched. And I'm gonna say, you go woke, you go broke, and that's exactly what happened. All right, and all these other YouTubers out there like Mr. Tardis and all these other gobshites that are peddling all this crap that how great this show was, and then actually attacking fans like me and doing videos about fans like me and other YouTubers. Yeah, a day has finally come, and you know what? That's the only time I'm gonna go is because you people out there for 2.5 years have made this fandom a living hell. You don't belong in this fandom. You are not welcome in this fandom. And I'm going to say it now. You aren't welcome in this fandom. Okay? You aren't real fans. You jumped on board when Jodie became the doctor. Most of you will go when she's gone anyway. But the rest of you can follow suit as well. All right? We don't want you in the fandom. We don't want you our ideology. We don't want you our type of politics that you are flogging. All right? We want Doctor Who to go back to the basics, go back to being a sci-fi show, the bug-eyed monsters, great storytelling. You know what I mean? As someone said, we could sacrifice the special effects to a certain extent just to make the story, make sure that the stories are good. Look, the end of the day, that's all we've ever wanted as Doctor Who fans. We've wanted decent fucking writing. So give it to us now. It's long overdue. You've disrespected the fans for so long, right? BBC have a gem on their hands. They don't even realise you've disrespected the fans for too long. And I don't care about those other fans out there. And I don't care about fans saying yourself and time. And yes, we are. Because we have watched this show, some of us since we've been kids, right? Up until adulthood. You don't understand what it is to be a true fan of a show. Because you're all so fickle that as soon as she leaves, you'll jump on to the next female-led franchise until you get bored with her, and then you will move on and on and on, and that's what you do. You come in like locusts and you destroy every fucking fandom that you come across, yeah, and then you leave destruction in your wake, yeah. So the rest of you that are here, the rest of you that are in the fandom that supported Jodie Whittaker, you can leave too, and I'm serious. It's too late, right? In my opinion, I don't think the fandom can be saved, but maybe we can save the show. I think the fandom is completely irreversibly damaged. We've had so many woke groups go through the fandom. We've had people flog crap in their faces all the time. We've had people that are connected with the production team taking pops at the fans. Right? I've just had enough. We've had enough. This look at we can all celebrate, as I said, Jodie Whittaker, Chris Chibnall, and the rest of them all gone. But let's let the reality and the situation is that we have nothing really to celebrate. We don't, because the show has been left devastated. The fan base, the fandom, whatever you want to call it, has been left devastated. Right? And I'm serious. As soon as Jodie Whittaker is gone, all you fans better go. It's as simple as that, because we have had to put up with your bull for 2.5 years. Okay, and if you think that fans out there that have been taking grief off you for 2.5 years are just going to sit back and not say anything, well, you have a sadly mistaken. It's going to be a bad day for pro Jodie fans. I'm telling you, it's going to be a massacre. I'm telling you, because all those 2 years of build up of people that you have been bullying, making fake accounts, attacking them, going after their families. I'm telling you, if I were you guys now, I'd leave the fandom right now. I'd delete your accounts and leave. Because seriously, as the doctor said, run. And I mean run. And I'm sorry about that. Just I have to bring myself back down now. Right. Here we go. Jodie shouldn't have attacked the fans before she even shot a single scene. Very bad move. I agree. We need to put our politics aside if and only if we are serious about having a new and good Doctor Who show. If we want one, prove a point, then proceed. Rocket Runner, it took from 2005 to 2017, 12 years to make New Who what it was. and it took Diversity Horror Muppet Show 1 year to burn it all down. Paul says the SJW and the politics and the feminists and the woke crap have killed sci-fi on both sides of the pond. I agree with you, Paul. Noel, you're making some great points, bro. Thank you very much. Right, Noel, fan since 1980. Doctor Who changed my life for the better, for sure. Look at when Doctor Who came back in 2005. I've said this in the previous live stream. No, it wasn't a live stream. It was a pre-record video because a couple of YouTubers had committed suicide, and I've suffered with depression, and it really actually got to me. So I did a video and I explained my history. Doctor Who coming back in 2005 probably saved my life, and I'm only around because of Doctor Who 2005. If that show hadn't come back, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you today, and I can say that for certain. Calling out SJWs isn't political or make us opposite side. You can be centralist, non-political, and still be able to call out the side you think is worse. Renee says, and welcome, Renee. It may not have worked, but it would have been better if she was a better actress. Paul says, New Who isn't as good as the classic and never will be. The current show has been killed by this woke crap. I agree with you, Paul. But the New Who hasn't got a patch on classic era. Classic era is the definitive era, and I hate the way that some Doctor Who fans out there don't make a distinction between the two. There is a definite distinction between the two. There's a definite difference. I maintain you stop using IST and ISMs, or we will all lose. 2005, 2009 was the golden age of New Who, says Bad Wolf. Meryl Streep couldn't save this current crap of the show. I agree. It doesn't matter what actress you get. I don't care about politics, so I don't want it in sci-fi at all. Exactly, it's supposed to entertain. Since when did TV shows become mouthpieces for political ideology and stuff like that? I know some shows have done politically themed episodes, but the whole bloody show hasn't been about politics. Uh, Politics has no place in entertainment. It's supposed to be for everyone. That's why they have current news media thing. That's politics is supposed to be for. Fan from 1977 myself. Knew Who is a shadow of its former self. Some like Tennant, some like Smith. Fine. The show needs to go back to the classic formula. New fans like New Who, but it's a low bar. Unknown 289, yes, entertainment shouldn't be about any politics. Bull says again, I posted if we don't want politics, then we stop using political rhetoric, says Bull. Right, now that we've got 13 minutes left till the stream goes, I did say that I'll do a recap on all the information so that anybody that has joined the stream late can actually catch up on what was said. Before I do, if you haven't liked the video, please give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And if you haven't hit the notification bell, please do, because I'll be putting up a video for you later on tonight. So obviously then you will get the notification for that. Also, do me a favor if you can, after this live stream is obviously out there on YouTube properly. Obviously, it takes an hour or half an hour after it's done to go up fully on YouTube. If you could do me a favor and put it in all the Doctor Who official sites that you can find, and just whack the video in there for me, you will do me a great favor. I'm up to 450 subscribers, so 50 more subscribers for everybody that wants me to sing a bloody song. I didn't think I'd get there. That's why I made the bet with you. But Jesus Christ, man, I'm actually gonna have to sing for you now, which is scaring the shit out of me. Because I haven't sang in years. RG Ross says politics only belong in science fiction as allegory. That's how it is. Hold on. That is how it's always been written. But Chibnall doesn't have a clue how to write science fiction. Watch The Expanse to see it done properly. Good point about The Expanse, says Paul. I would only counter politics is at the heart of the expanse. It never had a place in classic Doctor Who, only the social politics on Gallifrey. Rocker Runner do a duet with Ted. Um, um, well, no, a lot of you are missing Ted tonight, aren't you? Do you know what? I'll get Ted on for the Wednesday stream or tomorrow for a couple of minutes for you all. I'm dreaming of an all Christmas just like the ones they used to have. Said Bad Wolf 66, and we need 50 subscribers right now. Says Unknown 289. Jesus. Well, you can help me anyway. If you want to help me, try share my YouTube channel around as many places as you can. I know that there's some groups out there that don't allow you to share other people's YouTube channels. But if you can find places where you can actually share it on any platform that you can share it, and if you can help me try get to that 500 mark, we'll be halfway to 1,000 subscribers. And you know what? Every single one of you I owe you a debt of gratitude. Seriously, I really, really, really am over the moon and overwhelmed by the support by everybody. Um, get the Christmas tree up. Jesus Christ. It's a bit early for that. A lot of us will make good points about keeping politics out of sci-fi until it does or doesn't meet our political view. That is correct, Paul. I will agree with you on that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's why I think for that not to happen, I don't think you should have politics in Doctor Who at all. Even in the classic era, even though when they did, when they did actually address some issues, there was always someone giving out. Back then, it happens. You're never going to satisfy everybody. The Expanse is a good show. Hope it remains the same on Amazon. Stargate got watered down when it left Showtime and went to Siffy. I say Siffy because that's not that. I hate the way they spell that. Jesus, Siffy. Only 18 weeks to go, says Bad Wolf 66. Geek Name Joel says, no problem, Noel. I can't wait until you post reviews on Series 13 when we all get the better Doctor. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that because it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird because I can admit that I haven't been always positive. I've tried to stay as positive as I can on this channel when it comes to Doctor Who, but the last couple of years, let's be honest, we haven't had much to cheer about. So hopefully we can. Rocker Runner says Christmas last year, they were singing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas in the town centre. Everyone thought it was so sweet and sentimental till they found out it was the BNP singing. Yeah, it's a bit late to be singing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, but yeah, that is a nice song, but I don't know. We'll see. I won't just sing one song. I'll do a couple of songs for you. Why not? Doing Cock given nobody follows him. He sings a song on his live streams all the time. But I don't know if it's every live stream. I think it is. I've listened to most of them anyway so far, and he sings in it, and he's actually very good. He does some great impressions as well. Man, he deserves all his subscribers as well. It's just like, yeah, I mean, it's great that there's different YouTubers out there and they keep everybody entertained. Right, listen, I might as well now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say goodnight, but I'm not going yet. So don't leave yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say goodnight because I know a lot of you are gonna say goodnight in the comments. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream with the information that I've been given. And I'll read it out to you again. And then I'm going to say goodnight. All right. Heaven Sent is a classic story, in my opinion. It was followed by Hellbent. I just had to read that because I agree. It was a total letdown. I agree. In classic Moffat style, says Paul. I agree. I agree with you 100%. Right. So let's do this for the last time. And obviously, this news will get out there. And as I said, not being big-headed or that, but other YouTubers are gonna be talking about this. And then, of course, I'm gonna get the usual crap off the other side. Right. So here we go again. So big two announcements coming up. One in September and one over the Christmas period. Also, a new doctor has been selected and is going for a costume fitting next week. Um, and we go up to the next one, and then, as I said, now this is not um this part. Well, look, just it's up to you as whether you. But I'll just read it out anyway. Look, take it wherever which way you want to. Uh, okay, Billy Piper and John Barrowman have both signed up to appear in a future episode. I'm not sure if it's series 12 or 13, though both have agreed to return. Now that does make sense because Billy Piper did put up a post back then. Do you remember? She said it was for a charity thing. But what if that was actually Billy Piper letting the cat out of the bag and letting everybody know that she was actually returning back to Doctor Who? And it's actually quite strange that Jack keeps bringing up, John Barrowman keeps bringing up Torchwood. Was the whole Torchwood thing a distraction? Um, uh, so as I said, chances are this is either for Christmas or Series 13, as because most of Series 12 is filmed. Daleks are back in Series 12, and they're hearing the Draconians as well, but I'm not sure about that right now. That's that, as I said, the second part of the information that I'm giving you is still all being that they're trying to find out if it's all going to be confirmed. You know what I mean? Uh, so again, as I said, take this wherever which way is like. Most likely signed for the new Doctor. So the new Doctor could be facing the Daleks basically, or Jack and Rose could be back. If I'm reading correctly, Jack or Rose or the Daleks or the Draconians could be part of the new Doctor's first story. If I'm just saying again, if I'm reading it correctly, and I think I am. If not, as I said, I've read out the information the first time, so you know what to do with it anyway. Uh, one of the show. This is the interesting news that just came to us then, and this was the best bit of news. One of the showrunners has also pitched that Paul McGann should appear in a multi-Doctor story. This might be part of the Doctor Who mini-series of the extended connecting episodes, which is pitched by one of the could-be showrunners. And as I said, Keith Time season and season 26 are the next two Blu-ray releases. The miniseries is likely to be in place of the next season, likely to be 6 longer episodes of around 1 hour and 15 minutes long over the space of a week or a bank holiday weekend. It could be a brand new format for the series. Just want to know who pitched that idea. I actually left that information actually out. I actually, yeah, I left out. Just want to know who apparently pitched that idea. Now, as I said, this part of the information is still being confirmed, but apparently Michael Sheen has pitched that idea of the miniseries. So, if I'm right, hold on. Or maybe that's what they're saying. That's why Michael Sheen was pitched. Or well, either way, there you go. What else have I got? And then of course, then we got the Manip Gill profile picture, and then the CV, the CV from or whatever it is, Bradley Walsh's bleeding profile thing, whatever it is. Jesus Christ, man. Me Twitter is blown up here. Yeah, well, yeah. So that's it, folks. We're nearly there. So I'll just read out. I'll just read out the last of these few comments. Is that the people who are in the robe, in robes where it says unknown 289? Bad Wolf 66 says, I wonder if they will be back to Frontier in space. Sorry, no, but we can't have a stream go without someone mentioning pasta salad. I knew that was going to happen at some stage anyway. Rocket Runner. Paul says, are they going to bring back Gallifrey from hiding? Why would the most powerful race in existence hide? Pure bullshit from Moffat, but he did give us Hellbent, so that's that. Bad Wolf 66 says, are Xbox the greatest console to ever descend on this realm? Bull says, I wonder if the Doctor Who fans here are actually fans or political hacks. Paul Brent says, here's how much of a fan I am. I want to see Razalon and Omega before they created the Eye of Harmony. Oh yes. Oh yes. Right, folks. It's 3 hours. I'm actually going to try stick to the 3 hours because I normally go over board, but I will go live tomorrow because obviously this um when people start watching the live stream, then after it's up, then I'm obviously gonna have a reaction like I did the last time. Um, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Yeah. I'm not going to go more than an hour. But listen, good night. Thank you for all joining me. I will be live tomorrow. I'll probably go live between 6 and 9, make it an early live stream. I'm a hardcore fan. Don't even go there. Um, Pasta salad is what I want to see in Doctor Who. See you all. Well done, all. Great show. Cheers, night. No problem, guys. Thanks for the stream, says Bad Wolf 66. We're actual fans just because they have political opinions. Doesn't mean we want politics in Doctor Who. We can have political opinions without them actually being in our shows. I want to see the CIA, the Celestial Intervention Agency. Right, folks, I'm going to go. Good night. God bless. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. As I said, if you haven't gave the video a like, please give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do hit that notification bell. And don't worry, as I said, in about an hour's time, I will have up, I'll just put up those photographs, that video again of Tolson Cole. And yeah, just put them up there, let you all see, and yourselves. But yeah, and as I said, Doctor Who, no Hugo Awards either. So yeah, whether we should be celebrating or not is yeah, and hit that like button, says Chuckzilla. But we'll see. Only time will tell, as the people have said, and I've said this anyway. Only time will tell. But the indications there are very strong that these guys will be no longer associated with Doctor Who. There's just so many things now happening that um that just don't add up. And as I said, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that something definitely happened in Cardiff. Um, People can still deny that something happened. People can come out all they want and quote the Radio Times, and until BBC make an official announcement, as far as I'm concerned, it happened. And even if they do come out at this stage, it's too late, in my opinion. If I was here's the thing, right? Before I go, right, here's the thing. If I was the head of BBC drama, right, and that incident happened, right, and I wanted to quell all the rumors, right, I wanted to stop it dead in its tracks. I would have come out with a statement the next morning, straight away, right. I would have got Jodie Whittaker or someone from the cast to come out and make some sort of video to say it's bullshit, that everything is okay, right? But they haven't done that. And people are asking themselves why. And even the most stringent Jodie Whittaker fan now has to be wondering what's going on. Come on, you can't be that stupid and think that there's nothing going on. Now, whether the Manip Gill profile picture on Instagram does mean anything or not, the fact that time traveler is crossed out, and it wasn't crossed out at one stage and it is now. I don't know whether it was before or after, but it's crossed out now. Then you've got those photographs. Then apparently Jodie Whittaker was filming, but it turns out that they all linked to an article that was on the 27th of June. So again, there seems to be a lot of misdirection, if you ask me. And then you got that Tulsa Call video, obviously, and then you got the digital. I mean, there's a lot of things not adding up, and all the shill media, and I call them shill media because that's exactly what they are all quoting the Radio Times article. So until someone official from BBC comes out, and even if they do at this stage, I'll be like, bullshit. No, exactly. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and the show has been buried in a wave of well-earned hatred. It did, yeah. Look, people accuse me of not being a fan sometimes, right? And it used to bother me. It doesn't bother me anymore. But here's the thing, right? The reason why I set up this channel, right, or the reason why I decided to go live and or do me videos, I should say, was because I was concerned about Doctor Who. Right? That's what fans do, right? We've been given a platform now where we can. Before, years ago, if anybody had a problem with a show, they were able to write in or send an email or whatever, right? The best thing about YouTube and other platforms, it does give us more of a voice, right? These people that are involved in Doctor Who can see that fans are not happy. You know what I mean? So I will always speak my mind, right? Now, if I had a liked Series 11, I would have come out and said I liked Series 11, and I wouldn't have gave a crap what crap I got off anybody. If I like something, I like something. I didn't like Series 11. There was nothing that I liked about it, from the casting to the stories to the writing, just everything that the way it went. It just didn't feel like Doctor Who, and it felt like it wasn't for me anymore. Right now, Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker, all the way through, when their interviews and all, they talked about inclusion, 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 inclusion. Yeah, if you follow their ideology, yeah. But if you're like me and actually like your sci-fi to be non-political and basically to be entertained because that's what Doctor Who's supposed to do, well then you're not a real fan, apparently. Noel is here because he loves Who, and we are here because we love Who. Chuck Silla says, a true fan would call out the BS. Sylvester McCoy's stories were horrible. I can admit that. Silver Nemesis was great idea, but done poorly, and that was the high point. A fan has a duty to call out bullshit. Exactly, Paul. And I'm going to leave with that comment because that is one of the best comments of the night. And I will talk to you all tomorrow, 6 o'clock. All right, I'll do it a bit early so we can get more people watching. Obviously, after this, then we'll see how the reaction is from everybody else. So I'm going to say good night. God bless. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Right? And thanks for joining me. And as I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, all that other stuff, and try to get me to, the magic 500. Yeah, and yeah. Goodbye. Bye.